the Pixel Fold has been sighted out in the wild, and that's pretty cool. At least that's what we're led to believe anyway. And some of the key reasons that you can determine, or determine for yourself, that this is a Pixel Fold is one very, very easy thing is to take a look at the power button and volume rocker configuration. So one thing that the Google Pixel phones do differently than everybody else, they put the volume rocker on the bottom and the power button on the top. And that's quite evident here in what we've seen floating around on the internet. Also, one thing that looks really cool, it has a little bit wider screen format. So it's very much akin to like the Oppo Find N2, and I really like that style. So it almost even more kind of like the Surface Duo format. Whereas where we have the Samsung Galaxy Fold, it's got a taller form. It's got a taller form factor and a little bit narrower aspect ratio when it comes to the screen. And then when you open it up, it's not quite, it's slightly more tall. And I really like the way that it looks on this, and I really love the way it works on the Oppo Find N2. And I'm still trying to get my hands on one of those. I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but it's like the ideal form factor for me. I've seen the Oppo Find N2 multiple times. I saw the original Oppo Find N whenever I was at Barcelona last year, or maybe it was MWC. I don't remember. But anyway, it's really nice because whenever you open up like the Z Fold 4, the aspect ratio is a little bit taller, and I like how with the like what we have with the supposed Pixel Fold, it makes it more wider for landscape view whenever you're looking at things, and it makes a difference when you're using certain apps, whenever you're browsing the internet and stuff like that. Now, of course, like no size is completely ideal, I think at this point, and maybe one day we'll find a form factor that gets locked in. But if this is actually the Pixel Fold, I like it. Now you can see around the edges also, the bezels are quite prominent. And I guess that's just how they decided to design it. I'm not going to get wrapped around the axle too much on that. I don't really care that much. I'm really just happy that we're getting another foldable phone here in the United States, and I'm really happy that Google is the one to bring it. If you've been here in any matter of time, you know that I'm a Pixel fan, and I love my Pixel, Pixel 6, Pixel 7, all that great stuff, and adding a Pixel Fold into the fold, pun intended, is something I've been looking forward to for quite a long time. We've had the rumors, we've had the leaks, we've had all the stuff. It's happening, it's not happening, and it seems quite imminent that it's finally going to happen here. We're going to get the announcement. It looks like if everything falls in place according to it falls in line, the stars line up, all that stuff on May 10th at Google I/O. And based on prominent leaker John Prosser, he's saying that it's supposed to be available June 27th. The price tag on this thing, as of right now, what we're hearing sounds like $17.99, and I don't really think Google can ask that much money, being quite frank. It's just something that I don't think they can carry that price tag. It's very much like before, when the Pixels were very expensive. They were more expensive than they are now, at least for the baseline models, and the sales weren't as good. Like, ever since they dropped the price on them, they've gotten a little more premium. They got this $599 Pixel 7 stuff going on. It sold a lot more. I mean, in fact, the last year, the Pixel 7 series has sold better than all the previous Pixels, like, combined, basically, I think. Well, not combined, but I think it's better than all the sales at any point in time for any model. So Google's on a good path here. And Android 13 is in a really good place. And the phone themselves, the Pixel 7 is way better than the Pixel 6. They cleaned up a lot of stuff. We've seen some marked progress. So I have hope that the Pixel Fold will take things to another level. Now, the rumor is that it's supposed to come with the Tensor 2. I'm not very crazy about that, but that's another thing it points me to. I think it's going to be cheaper. I don't think it can sell for $17.99, and the rumor is it's going to come with the Pixel Watch, which the Pixel Watch, if you like the Ecosphere stuff, I mean, if you're buying a Pixel Fold, if you like the Pixel 6 and 7, if you're looking into getting a Pixel tablet when they come out, this might be something worth picking up. It's a really cool watch, and I have my hesitations with it, or reservations rather. I'm not crazy about the battery life, but other than the battery life, I'm actually quite happy with the watch. Well, other than the Fitbit Premium subscription. I'm not crazy about that either. But other than the Fitbit subscription and the battery life, I think they did a good job for a first stab at the watch. So I think things are going to get better. And probably we'll see a Pixel Watch 2 next year. I'm hoping we'll get two different sizes. But you can really see that Google is trying to build out their own ecosphere, trying to have a big, robust product lineup. And this Pixel Fold, I feel like something is really, it's important to bring. And it really says a lot. because if you look around, no other brand has brought that in the US yet other than Samsung. So I feel like they're taking a step in the right direction. I feel like this will make some people happy. It'll really stand out. It'll be a good talking note. It'll basically be free advertisement for Google, because people will see them out in the wild and they'll be like, hey, what phone is that? Is that the Samsung? Nope, it's the Google Pixel Fold, or whatever it's going to be called. I hope it's not called the Fold, because we already have the Samsung Galaxy Fold. So it would be nice if they came up with something a little bit different. But one other thing I like, if you take a look at the front from the images and the video we've seen, the screen on the front is wider. And that's another thing that goes into having that wider aspect ratio instead of a taller one. We're going to get a better experience on the front. And I like the experience on the front just fine on the Galaxy Fold 4. I still think it could be a little bit wider. Thankfully, it's wider than the Fold 3, the Fold 2, and the previous iterations. But yes, I'm someone who uses the front screen a lot, so having more screen real estate on the front, for me, is a 2 thumbs up, really good idea proposition, because it makes it more usable, more one-handed usable, and I think more relatable to a regular smartphone experience, but then that nice wide landscape whenever you open it up. So I really hope this is a Pixel Fold, and it'll be great being able to get our hands on it finally, hopefully in the next month or two. Really excited about Google I/O coming up, and also to see the Google Pixel tablet. Of course, that was announced at Google I/O last year. They said it was going to come out in 2023. Of course, we're in 2023. We're only going to be into May this next month. But yeah, I figured it would have been out by now. I thought for sure it was going to be like a January, February kind of launch, since they said, I think they said early 2023, or I can't remember exactly what the time frame was, but I thought we would have seen it by now. I didn't think they were going to say, ta-da, here is the Pixel tablet at Google I/O 2022, and then here we come to Google I/O 2023, and it's still not here, right? But presumably they'll announce it there along with a launch date, just like what we're going to get with the Pixel 7a. So I think this is probably going to be the most exciting Google I/O event ever. I mean, we're talking about Pixel 7a. We're talking about Pixel Fold, Pixel Tablet, and all the software updates, new Google developments, new features, things like that. And we may even get a sneak peek at the Pixel 8 and 8 Pro, or whatever we're going to call that, because they actually did that last year. So Google I/O last year, kind of like one last thing towards the end, they're like, oh yeah, by the way, casually throwing this out here, here's the Pixel 7 and the 7 Pro, take a look at it. So I'm kind of expecting them to do the same thing. I'd be fine with that, but at the same point in time, I do like to leave things like a little bit to secrecy. Like, let's use our imagination a little bit longer. When you come out and just lay everything out that far in advance, you know, there's a lot of things that can change, but I mean, come on. If you tell somebody about something 4 months in advance, like, we all know it's coming in October anyway. Like, it's not a surprise they're going to make a Pixel 8 this fall, but leave a little bit to the imagination. Maybe let us have our day with the tablet and the watch and the Fold, and then we can worry, also the 7a, and we can worry about the 8 series a little bit later. Like, save some magic and some marketing, and give people a reason to be excited. Because when you tell everybody and show stuff off that far in advance, it really does drum up some excitement, but then I feel like it kind of drops off too fast. Like, you don't want to shove everything out there at once and share it for everybody to see, and then it's like, okay, poof, there went the firework, now there's nothing left for the next couple of months. But anyway, so that's all my thoughts on the Pixel Fold, and I think if this is it, it looks great, and I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on one. Can't wait, and hopefully it's not $17.99. Like, let's cross our fingers on that one, right? So we'll see how it goes, and yeah, if you have any questions, comments, discussion points, let me know what you think about it. And also, if you want to talk about the Pixel 7a, the Pixel tablet, any of that stuff, let's do it here in this video. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button, little notification bell, all that jazz. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.